Let's have some beer. Oh, what? Be going down, people of the world. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another beer review. My name, currently, Red No Beard, hashtag Movember, link in the description down below. Please donate to support a fantastic cause. And for the beer of the today, we have got a bottle of Jelly King Dry Hopped Sour Ale by the Bellwoods Brewery of Toronto, Ontario, coming in at 5.6% ABV. Oh yes, this is beer number 3 of 4 beers that were purchased at Bellwoods when I went to Bellwoods for my first and only time ever when I was in Toronto approximately 3 weeks ago at this point. So, big fan, really big fan of the first 2 beers that were tried. And this, I have not tried, but I've heard really good things. Actually, come to think of it, I might have had a small sample thing of it at the brewery. I know I tried the Bring Out Your Dead. I think I tried the Runes. I think I might have tried this as well. I had 4 samples, maybe 5. They were just like, it was like a flight, but they don't do a flight. You can get like a small, I want to say it's like a 4 or 5 ounce pour, but you can only get 1 at a time. So I was just kind of doing one of those again and again instead of drinking one big. I did 2 of the Bring Out Your Dead because it was so good. But yeah, anyway, show you the bottle cap, little belly, and let's see what we've got. Denied by a tea towel. God damn it. Yes. Not really expecting this to look all that crazy. Kind of a typical hazy sour ale appearance. Using my sour ale glass that was purchased for me by Marcel at Half Hours on Earth. Thumbnail. That looks pretty good. It's coming through on the camera kind of a lot more juicy looking than it does in person. In person, it doesn't have that kind of solid wall of color that it appears to you guys, from what I can tell. The aroma coming off this is unreal. Like, I can sit this far away and still easily get it. There's like the slightest bit of that funky sour aroma and then just tropical fruit out the ass. Mango, pineapple, maybe like some papaya, passion fruit. Grapefruit for sure. That's insane. Let's give her a shot. Wow. That is up there with the tastier sour ales I've ever had in my life. Like, to be not, it's not a kind of flavored sour ale. That award still sits with Rouge River's Raspberry Sour Ale. This is just a sour ale that they dry hopped with Citra, from what I can tell. Doesn't say on here, does it? No, it just said dry hop sour. It's gotta be Citra. The last little bit in there. Like, maybe Citra and something, but I'm gonna go on a limb and say Citra is in there somewhere. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody, and random cheers to Greg, the beer burglar, for being the one who told me that I need to go to... I'd finished helping people that I was helping in Toronto, and I sent a message out to BeerTube people asking, where should I go that's still open at like 11 p.m., and this is where I was sent by Greg, so many cheers, my friend. And speaking of, I'm sure at this point at least one of the videos has gone up already, but Greg and his wife are 2 of the most unbelievably fantastic hosts I've ever encountered in my life. I spent the night at their place, be like, what, 2 weeks ago now? And yeah, it was a hell of an awesome time. Greg shared some fantastic Bellwoods beers with me. And now my Bring Out the Dead that I purchased is basically patiently awaiting a beer analysis 101 that's going to happen in the future. I have no idea when it's going to happen. Greg is basically going to buy some bottles and send them to people. And once they reach their destination, we got to coincide a good time when we're all free, and then that will occur. It's a barrel-aged beer. Greg shared his 2015 version of it with me, and it was still delicious, so I have no qualms about that sitting around for a while before it gets drank. Oh. This one, just like the 2 IPAs I purchased, I wanted to get out of the way kind of quickly. I didn't want them to fade away in terms of hop presence and stuff, and this is bright and juicy and just a really nice level of sour to it. Right. Gets you in the back of your throat. Bellwoods Brewery, I think. Maybe brewing. We'll find out in a second. Oh, I was right. Bellwoodsbrewery.com. We'll bring you to bellwoodsbrewery.com. Highly recommend you check them out if you are in the Toronto area. Depending on when you go, you might have to wait a while to get in, though. Like, I went there with another guy I was helping, and we got in, I think, pretty much right away. There might have been like 2 people in front of us. But while we were sitting there, the line formed outside. And when we left, there was probably at least 20 people waiting to get in. And they still had their patio going out front, like the whole front of the tasting area, restaurant, whatever you want to call it, is a big garage door they can open up to make it into kind of the whole place into one huge patio. But the outside part, kind of, I don't know, like up to the street, it's probably like a 40-foot kind of square they've got cordoned off. They had some patio heaters going on and stuff because it was pretty chilly. I was very surprised that the patio was packed. I don't know, like now, there's so much snow on the ground here, but Toronto's still probably more or less snow-free. Maybe they keep that patio open all winter. I do not know. I do know this is, like I said, one of the best just straight-up sour ales I've ever had in my life. Everything is really nicely balanced in there. Like, nothing's kind of throwing it off in any way, shape, or form. I've got like almost the constant goosebump kind of chilies going on here. Because it's just, it's arousing. It's so good. Yeah. A whole lot of the yeah. I'm pretty sure other people would say yeah as well. Untapped. 4.1 out of 5 with 10,937 ratings. Beer Advocate, 4.13 out of 5 with 117 ratings. And Rate Beer has 3.84 out of 5 with 135 ratings. So just bump that up to probably about a 4 on Rate Beer. Because Rate Beer is really dumb. And there's a little saying, a blurb on Untapped. This mixed fermentation ale was soured with a 5-strain house blend of lactobacillus and heavily dry hopped with citra. Called that. The result is juicy, sour, and thirst quenching. Lots of fuzzy peach, tangerine, and cedar hop aroma and flavors with very low bitterness. I did not say peach, tangerine, or cedar. Cedar? Not so much. Maybe some peach. Tangerine, kind of generic citrusy aroma. The other ones I said, I got them myself. Well, yeah, what are we at now? 11 minutes, holy crap. Good, because I was just going to say, regardless of how long it was, I want to sit down and enjoy the hell out of most of this. And then I'll be back. This stuff is freaking awesome. Bellwoods is definitely going to be a place I go to every single time I'm in the Toronto area from now on. The beer isn't cheap, but The one from what I've had, it's all just freaking fantastic. Like, everything is so beautifully balanced in there. Like the way that that nice citra hop flavor works with the sour. Phenomenal. Drink number the last. Quite sadly, I might add. Bellwoods Brewing, your Jelly King. Rating. That'd be a fucking 10. That's the most perfect non-fruity sour beer I've ever had. It was fruity, but not because of the addition of fruit. And if you've had it, let me know your thoughts on it in the comments down below. Because that's going to do it for this beer review. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, smash the thumbs up in the face. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're made aware when new videos are released and when I go live. And I'll be back with more of this type of stuff pretty soon. Peace out! I hate to say it, but part of me almost wishes I kind of lived down where Greg lives. I hate the traffic. I hate a lot of shit about a huge city like that. But the amount of different beers, like if I was down there, there'd be no reason for me to ever stop the daily drink vlog that stopped. I just wish more beer was available everywhere. Damn it.